PC users, flicks mouse to turn around. Console players. If their sensitivity be turned down, yeah. 2 steps ahead. Yeah, this was a weird day. It was a very strange day, I think, for everybody. Yeah, he played your asses. Kind of wild. I'm not a fan of him in any way, shape, or form. This was interesting to see. There's a crackhead outside. We live in England. There's gonna be crackheads outside. Look, I'm not a fan of that movie really at all. As a kid, I liked it. I don't like it anymore, really. But I have to say, that's one of the funniest lines and one of the funniest line deliveries, I think, ever in a movie. I love that scene so much. Just not the rest of the movie. When your cat secretly goes to work, well, is that cat bringing in money for the bills? Or just doing it for fun? Because damn it, my taste in women, also my taste in women, also my taste in women, Ben Shapiro's taste in women. Oh, I get it. Anti-theft measures. I usually don't post stuff like this, but ladies, your bra goes on before your purse. I do have to say, yeah, what... How tired would you have to be in order to sort of get these steps jumbled and end up with your purse trapped underneath your bra? I'm very, very curious how tired you gotta be. Apple released the new iPhone 16. So what's new in it? I don't know. I mean, yeah, to be fair, that's just always been Apple's MO. We know that. I've known that. I've been buying Apple products my entire life, and I've always known that crap. But there are differences. It's just the differences are very, very minimal. Me making $10 an hour in 2017. Me making $21 an hour in 2024. 21 is still too low. We've been talking about this goddamn minimum wage thing so long, it should be like $30 an hour minimum wage now. That's how long this has been happening. Also, why were you so happy making 10 an hour in 2017? Were you living with your parents still or something? Did you have very few bills? I was making $8 an hour in 2017, all right? I wished I was dead. Why are you so happy there? How far away do you have to be to watch yourself blink in a mirror? That doesn't even sound possible. Okay, well, hold on a second. I have to Google that now. All right, so someone did the math. The average blink lasts 0.4 seconds. You have to blah, 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 blah. You'd have to stand about 37,000 miles away from the mirror to see the entire blink. For reference, the distance from New York to Paris is about 5,800 kilometers. You need to be about 60,000 kilometers away. At this distance, you would need a powerful telescope. Woo! Well, you know what? That's fun. That's fun, and I'm glad I looked that up. That's just fun! Come on! My brain trying to remember if I locked the door. My brain recalling the exact words I used in the cringiest conversation of my life 9 years ago. Dude, shame and embarrassment is like the cement of the memory bank. None of that made any sense. That's how my brain works, okay? My brain is so bad, that was the best I could come up with in a 10-second time frame. But it is sort of like a cement, man. It really, really, really does etch those memories in stone. Specific emotions will absolutely do that. I just wish that the happy ones were as effective as embarrassment and shame, you know? r/all? Celebrity number 6 has been found! Me, who's been on Reddit for 7 years and has never heard about it. Honestly, now I know what that means. I know what that means, and yes, I have no clue what the hell was going on with this celebrity hunt. What is that? Airport illusion of choice. Priority boarding, $30. Free boarding. Actually, yeah. I don't care if I'm on the plane first. I paid for a seat. I'm gonna get that seat regardless, okay? Although I have noticed an uptick, in my personal experience, an uptick in travel where people, regardless of the assigned seat bullshit that goes on with most airlines, will kind of just grab whatever seat they please and not expect the person who paid for that seat to come up and go, hey, I paid for that seat, get out. And 9 times out of 10, if you just ask, I don't really care, screw it, whatever, you know, you can have it, blah, blah, blah. But it's that entitlement of, oh no, I'm gonna take the window seat. No, I paid for that. Move. Foo Fighters fans, after Dave Grohl's confession, there goes my hero. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things that all I said to myself when I saw it was, why did we need to know that? Why did we need to know? Like, I don't really care, or rather, I don't really want to care. It's not our business. When you woke up on the wrong timeline, I worked for Mr. Beast, he's a fraud. Welcome to the lab. A Minecraft movie teaser, oh god. 2 steps ahead. Did that really get that many views? Did it? Also, welcome to the lab. I don't know what this is saying when you woke up on the wrong timeline. Are we talking about how these dumb videos have way more views than this cool video? What exactly is the pattern I'm supposed to be seeing here that's bad? Everyone wants to talk about gaslighting. Nobody wants to talk about how cats domesticated themselves and modeled their meows off of human baby cries to better manipulate our emotions. The fact that a cat can walk into your house and be like, I live here now, and most people just go buy food and litter for them and let them, is pretty impressive as an evolved trait. Well, they don't know it, but the reason this works is because they're cute. They're just little adorable, stupid babies. So of course that works. It's not because they're really cool and smart. It's just the cute part. What happened to him? The tip of his touched public toilet. Okay. My body is a machine that turns poker chips into divorce papers. You might want to look into that one, my friend. I'm just saying, there could be an issue there. If you think girls are dramatic, you've obviously never seen a guy whose video game just lagged. I suppose. I mean, for me, I wouldn't say just lagged. I think that era is over. Now, it's if there's a game-breaking bug or a progress-breaking bug where I can't continue and I'm already 20 hours into this game. That one gets me. I'll be so overdramatic about that one, man. I paid $70 and you're telling me that it's broken and it might destroy my save file? Competitive business's expectation. My lemonade is the best. I will make sure mine is better. Reality. My lemonade is diluted with water to save cost. Mine uses piss instead. And it all gives you cancer and destroys the environment. Hell yeah! Survive 250-mile-per-hour crash. Shirt gets pulled. Dude, I loved that in Astrobot they put a little soccer football guy in there from, I think, FIFA, I don't know, and he does make fun of the whole, football players whining and crying and for no reason thing. But I've asked this before, and I still have yet to see a real explanation for it. Why is this so common? The world makes fun of them for it all the time. What is the purpose of it? Is it just sort of, hey, you know what? It makes people giggle, let's keep doing it, even though it's kind of embarrassing? Or, I don't know, when you rip ass during the online meeting and see the border around your avatar light up? Whatever. I mean, why would they care? They're not in the same room as you, right? So it's not nearly as big a deal. Why are you so quiet? What's on your mind? Me, German anti-knife attacks unit. Oh, no way. Chainmail? I mean, that makes sense. But really? Is that true? That's so awesome. That's great. I mean, not the whole knife attack thing, but the fact that we still using chainmail out here. Guy says he's only fat because it makes him money and he'll lose the weight when he wants to. Same guy loses all the weight because he's made loads of money from being fat. The whole internet for some reason. I don't know. It's always surprising. Didn't he say he lost 250 pounds? Something that's a big number, man. Whales with time machine? Believe it or not, I evolved from you. Cool, wow. Sharks with time machine? Believe it or not, oh, what the hell? Sharks are interesting. They're a hell of an interesting part of the evolutionary chain, aren't they? They're perfect. Sharks are just too good at everything they do. Games, 22, price $179.95. Games, 21, allegedly, price $699.99 plus tip. What do you mean plus tip? Oh, are you referring to the stand and the disk drive that makes this like an $800 stupid whole console? Also, wait now, come on. It's still a hilarious comparison that I enjoy. But that $179 isn't really $179. You know that. I'm being a smartass. That inflation rate is still not really all that crazy. It's like, what, $370 or something like that in today's money? So still, kind of a bargain, even though the Virtual Boy, of course, is awful, will give you a headache, and the games are kind of, from what I've heard, I think one of them was considered okay. But, dude, I want to make a whole, ramble about the PS5 Pro on my own personal channel. It's just my first name and last name. Haha, gotcha. I want to talk about it because I don't even really know what to think. That price is ass out the gate. It's terrible. But there might be some redeeming quality? I don't know. I saw the announcement, I saw the price, I went, what the hell? And then just sort of went about my day. But I want to look a little more into it and see what everybody else has been saying the past week or so. Homeless people going to prison in Norway. Yeah, we all get that one, right? We all understand that one. Emo bands, lyrics about how hard life is, 13-year-olds on vacation with their parents. Well, hey, where's that vacation, all right? Is it in a cool place? Or are we going back to, well, I can't think of anything bad off the top of my head. New Jersey? I don't know. I don't know why aliens don't make contact with us. Humans with literally every living organism they've ever encountered. We are kind of weird that way, man. We see something, we go, that's either cool or scary, and then regardless, we eat it, kill it, burn it, whatever the hell. Jeez. Humans are strange, man. It is time to go. Was I a good actor? No, you were an icon. I see what you're saying, but yes, he's a very, 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 very good actor, okay? You guys should look at some of the stuff he's done over his career. He was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Again, I get what this is saying, but don't say no, because he was fucking incredible. iPhone users who have to buy a new iPhone every year to feel complete. Android users who don't give a hell how old their phones are. Dude, Apple figured out the psychology of making money flawlessly back when they started, all right? They just tell you want it, and a lot of people will go, you're right, I do want it. Doesn't even have to be anything. They could sell you an actual brick, like a little concrete or cement brick. They could actually sell that to you just by saying, you want this, and it'll work. It will work. 8-year-old me looking at the kid I spent 15 minutes chasing in tag only for them to say, I'm not playing when caught. Oh, that's when you, send them to the Shadow Realm or something like that, man. Happy 21st birthday to my beautiful daughter, Left, Raylan. Thanks for the clarification, Dad. Dads, man, they're always going out of their way to be silly, goofy, stupid. And that's why we love them. It didn't take her a second to understand. What time was I born? Stay away from her. Wasn't this, or didn't this have something to do with astrology? Like what sign are you under or something like that? Mom just looking out for you? Hey guys, you ready to beat the crap out of me? Me waking up and saying hello to my mental problems? Oh, God, I love that behind-the-scenes shot. It's so fun. It's so goofy. Love zoned. I got a tip for you. If you want to be friends with a girl, any girl, tell her I love you, then she'll reply, sorry, I only think of you as a friend. Ta-da, you got a friend. I love you. I love you too. Wait, what? Yeah! Just as a quick disclaimer, don't do that. Don't do that, please. If you thought that was real advice, it obviously was not. Daughter doesn't want it. Freaks her out. I want to get my money back. Best offer. I'll give you $100 to tell her it's sold, hide it in the attic for 2 weeks, take it out, put it back in her room while she's sleeping. Gonna kill her. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. She's gonna get scared to death. Have you been mocking us since the beginning of recorded civilization? Yes. Okay. Sodas, tea, coffee, milk, and juice, $2. Let's see what the side dishes are. Coleslaw, corn, fried pickles, french fries. Okay, seems pretty normal. Ooh, my girlfriend is not hungry. $4.25. Add extra french fries to your entree and fried chicken wings or See, I'd order that every time just for me, okay? Every single time that would be on my plate. I don't even have a girlfriend. There you go. Remember him? This is him now. Nothing has changed. It was all a dream. Okay, Jesus. I get that he's big and he's popular and he did something cuckoo, but stop. PC versus consoles. Core i9 installed. 256 gigabytes of RAM? Good lord, dude. RTX 4090, 25 terabyte hard drive, and a 16 terabyte SSD. Jeez. Time to tell PlayStation fanboys that $700 for a Pro is too expensive. Yeah, that's not happening. I mean, I do think it's too expensive because there's no real... And this is coming from a guy who spent thousands on their rig. I don't have, all that nonsense. I do have a 4090, though. That's one thing I really, 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 really overpaid. Again, I did not buy it from a scalper. I bought it in store. But I do feel like that's kind of crazy. $700 is a lot. And you know what? I would feel a lot better about that $700 if they included a disk drive and the stand! The stand, for crying out loud! That's the most insulting part about it for me. Not even the graphics look barely different, blah, blah, blah. That stand is like, what, $30 or something? F*** you. That's just... I've been a PlayStation fanboy my entire life. That is the first time I ever thought, wow, you guys are complete heads. Screw you. When it's the day before the project is due and the teacher asks if you have a plan, I have concepts of a plan. God, that's a great answer. That answer is gonna follow him until he's dead. I've got concepts of a plan. I wonder why the construction is taking so long. Meanwhile, the crane operator trying to stop people from sunbathing. Yeah. Oh, dick move. That's pretty funny though. Come on, that's pretty funny. PS5 Pro. I do wish it was a slightly different design though. I will say, I miss mid-gen hardware refreshes coming with a kooky new design. Not to say that, say the PS4 Pro looked that different, compared to the PS4, but I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, especially considering how weird the PS5 looks in general. 2 steps ahead, everyone, Dr. Disrespect comeback, Mr. Beast allegations. We're not focusing on 2 steps ahead. We don't give a That was a while ago. I know this stuff is just, older, the stuff that's collected for me and all that, and no, there is no Dr. Disrespect comeback. There isn't one. What people think Redditors look like, what they actually look like. Yeah, man. Okay, it's 2014 again. European Parliament required companies to make public the salary ranges of all their employees by 2026. Me and my coworker realizing that our salaries are equally low. Honey, please wake up our son. iPhone 16 is the same as the iPhone 15, which was the same as the iPhone 14, which was the same as the iPhone 13. There hasn't been like a crazy, oh my god, leap in iPhone since ever? I mean, I guess I would say the leap from, was it the 3GS? I can't even remember, to the 4. That was pretty crazy. The iPhone 4 and 4S, did they have a 4S? That was a leap. And I think that was the last time there was a really crazy, actually insane, wow, I need to upgrade to that one leap. Live every day like your 2001 Nicole Kidman leaving her lawyer's office after divorcing Tom Cruise. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, whatever, Tom. Whatever, Tom. Nurse, sir, you've been in a coma for 12 months. Oh boy, I can't wait to watch my favorite wholesome YouTuber, Mr. Beast, and go see how much weight Nikocado Avocado has put on. I'm going to play in traffic. Sperm cells with 2 adults trying everything for a baby. Sperm cells with 2 drunk teenagers in a bush. Doesn't it just have to do more with when you're younger, your mobility, I think it's called, is just significantly stronger in general? The new iPhone has USB-C. Apple, this is the second time you've mentioned USB-C as a feature. Okay, goddamn, I don't fucking care. I don't know why you do either. Redditors calling me a Trump supporter. Me, a European who just complained about a political post in a cat subreddit that exclusively forbids politics. He loves just sitting and watching me work on cars for hours, so I at least made him useful. Hey, it was plenty useful before, you jerk. How the wasps be acting after you pass their nest, which they built in your yard. Most of the female characters in the show Breaking Bad are voted as being the most disliked characters in the entire show's run. This personally aligns with my own worldview because I hate women. Okay. Look, I know that Skylar gets a lot of hate to this day, but call me crazy if I found out that my husband began making meth, killing people, running a huge drug ring, just all within the span of a couple years. I'd probably hate him, want him away from me, no longer trust him, think he's a freaking psychopath, so on and so forth. And spoilers, you can skip ahead. Walt deserved to die, dude. That dude's insane. He's not a good guy. He's not the hero. He's our anti-hero. Duh. Skylar did nothing wrong. I don't care. And his son was right when he said you should just die already. Sorry. That one felt a little too mean. Love the show, though. One of the best that's ever been made. Star Wars fans, when they ask why every planet and moon in the series has the same gravitational pull as Earth and why characters don't need special breathing tools, because who gives a shit? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going to be as honest with you as I can, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. If there's one thing I can't stand when it comes to complaints about any sci-fi, it's that you're forgetting it is science fiction. Literally nothing that happens in Star Wars, Star Trek, any other IP for that matter, is meant to be realistic because that's boring as shit. It's so boring, and it's so annoying when someone says, that's not how light speed works. Oh, do you know? Really? That's not how light speed works? Like it's a thing we can do ever anyway? It just so doesn't matter, man.